health is real. Seek help and the stigma. On the news this evening, paid exchange visa to release bent proof. Emeka Beke-led APC insists no valid Congress held in Rivers State. Expert accuses federal government of playing politics over Rivers allocation. Female lawyers say public harassment of women punishable by law. On the foreign scene, 17 missing after tourist boat sinks in Egypt. I am Kalada Kurubatbo. Let's go for a commercial break. When we return, the news in detail. They were genuinely employed by the Commission and participated in the required training before the elections. They warned that once their patience runs out, they will proceed with the planned mass protest to press for their demands.
In the election conducted by RISEC, we are not the original persons recruited for this job. We demand for RISEC chairman to make public the list of the genuine recruited ad hoc staff. RISEC should also make available the proof of payment of all the genuinely recruited ad hoc staff, source of their payments and date.
I challenge the RISEC to bring the templates which they use in making that payment. They should publicize it, let people see it. That up till now, we are still struggling for training allowance of 5,000 naira. The main capital of RISEC has not been paid.
Is that if the RISEC chairman said he has paid, let him make a up to the public. Let him make RISEC has not paid.
Somebody has paid me my training allowance, both my salary.
Will continue to rely on the judgment that sacked the Tonio coaches led APC committee.
That there is no part or whole of APC in Rivers State that is led by Mr. Tony Okocha. Recall the judgment of Justice Sika Proko of the State High Court on the 12th day of August 2024, which disbanded the illegal caretaker committee set up by the National Working Committee of APC, and also ordered all the individuals concerned or the beneficiaries of that illegal setup to stop parading themselves.
Mr. Nwauju also said that the Tonio coaches led APC committee cannot claim to be in charge of the party in the state.
Every person should be able to respect the orders of court. There were no LGA congresses in Rivers State of the APC, just like the other one, which some persons who even attempted to buy from. Why should any individual attempt to participate in a process that clearly goes against a valid judgment of court?
In the meantime, a Port Harcourt-based lawyer, Uche Olewune, has urged the APC to learn from the 2019 crisis when the party disregarded valid court orders prohibiting congresses. Mr. Olewune said this in an interview with correspondent Soibi Oruwari.
High Court gave an order, said, don't do this. They ignored it, went ahead and conducted the primaries. Congress that was held in disobedience of a court order is not a void. Set it aside. As what means, as a result of that, there was no valid executive leadership of the party. Somebody could lead any
Shoma says it is not the responsibility of the Federal Shoma says it is not the responsibility of the Federal High Court to restrict financial allocation to Rivers State.
So if the House of Assembly now feels that the governor has committed an infraction against the Constitution, it is left for the House of Assembly to deal with, and not for the court to say, because we operate, like I said, a feeding bottle system of government, punish the entire indigents of Rivers State, the entire residents of Rivers State, because by withdrawing funds to them, because you feel there is fraction. What the court is doing is interfering or dabbling into the powers of the State House of Assembly.
The Rivers State government is yet to confirm if the October share of the state's allocation by the Federation Account Allocation Committee has entered its coffers. The member of the local think the resurgence of kidnapping passing these headquarters in Omagua for further investigation. He, however, called for measures to tackle the growing insecurity in the area, especially as the Yuletide approaches. The chairman of Ikoyi local government area, Israel Abossi, is yet to respond to text messages by our correspondent on the allegations. We will go for another quick commercial. When we do return, the rest of the news. Do stay tuned. They made the day as National Day, National Against Women.
I don't know what's on Paris for my own issue. Most of them, they don't even pass. Because I see how elected anytime they touch me. Not trying to learn how to approach women.
I feel embarrassed most times. I don't like it, honestly. I don't like when they will just see how they will drag you, they will touch you. Sometimes you even fall down in the act of dragging. How if they touch me finish and something bad happens to me? I get home and I feel infected or had any skin disease or anything.
Especially that flyover market. I feel very bad, like as someone who is being used and dumped by this man, because they embarrass you by touching you. Even sometimes they even extend their hands. You understand? By the time you respond to them, they will start shouting at you. They will even start cursing you, making jest of you. It's just like I'm so helpless that you don't know what to do at that particular time because you can't fight them as a woman.
Reacting to this, some female lawyers in Rivers State have expressed worry that despite laws to prohibit violence against persons, women still face sexual, physical, and other forms of harassment in our society. The River State chairman of the International Federation of Female Lawyers, Adata Bio-Briggs, said the action of groping or stalking a female by some men in public spaces is punishable by law. She spoke to gender correspondent Constance Irole Mega in commemoration of the International Day to Eliminate Violence Against Women.
That can be a form of assault, a crime under the criminal code. So when somebody harasses you in the market like this and touches you in the wrong places, or even follows you, sometimes as they are calling you, they are walking behind you. That is an offense called stalking under the VAP law. You can go to prison for it.
On a part, the chairman of the Nigerian Bar Association, the branch, Hilda Desmond Ekare, said the harassment of women must be discouraged by everyone.
Before the enactment of the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Law of Rivers State, the criminal code already has the offense of battery, an offense of assault. You don't even need to actually physically beat somebody before the law will say you've assaulted that person. Mere raising your hand and putting the person in apprehension of danger is already assault in itself. Those people in the market who resort to catcalling, groping or grabbing, especially girls, if you notice, they don't usually grab men, because if they grab men, they probably will get a slap. Besides the indecent assault, that is also part of those offenses, because at times they touch the women at the wrong places. It's something that is actionable and ought not to be encouraged.
The female lawyers called for sensitization programs and markets to enlighten the traders about the legal implication of harassment.
A lot of women do not know, but we're still trying to spread out the message that, look, this is an offense, assault is an offense, sexual harassment is an offense, stalking is an offense. When I'm walking and somebody calls me or touches me anyhow, it's very irritating. I know that a lot of women do not like it.
To curb that, there is need to engage the market leaders, the market union, the market women. Although ignorance of the law does not excuse, but it's always good to enlighten people so that they know that some of the things they do and take for granted are actually actionable.
The chairman of MOR Local Government Area, David Omoreji, says plans have reached advanced state to begin the process of making the area one of the highest food producers in Rivers State. Mr. Omoreji said the initiative aims to improve the economy of the people and address food shortage. He said in coming days, the council would invite genuine and practical farmers to discuss massive food production strategies to enable preparatory work towards the takeoff of the scheme in 2025. He said under the arrangement, local farmers and young farmers would be supported to grow crops and livestock that would add to the food value chain in the local government area.
Under this arrangement, we hope to be inviting genuine farmers, not portfolio-carrying farmers, to indicate their interest in which area of farming they would want to invest in. After this, preparatory work will start towards effective launch and takeoff of the project in 2025.
Mr. Omoreji also said that under his watch, MOR would be an exporter of cassava, maize, poultry products, and catfish, among others.
With this, the AGA will be contributing each quarter towards attaining food sufficiency in the AGA and the state at large. And we also hope to achieve this so that our AGA can become a big exporter of foodstuffs, including cassava, maize, poultry products, and catfish.
In other news, Nigerians have expressed concern over a weight gain pap for babies being sold by TikTok user. They are urging the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, to probe the product. The controversy began after some ex-users raised alarm about the safety of the product, which is marketed as an organic solution to help babies gain weight. Also, popular Nigerian health influencer Chinonso Egemba, better known as Aproko Doctor, urged NAFDAC to take immediate action, saying no one knows what is inside the pap and it is setting the babies for damage. Now let's take a look at the international scene. From the sea story which left port near Masa Alam on Sunday for a 5-day diving trip with 31 tourists and 14 crew. Red Sea Governor Major General Anafi said the survivors were found in the Wadi El Gemal area south of Masa Alam, and that they were receiving the necessary medical care. A quick recap on the news this evening. You heard unpaid ad hoc staff have challenged RISEC to publicly release evidence of payment and a list of verified staff. The Emeka Beke-led APC is insisting no valid Congress held in every state. A policy expert has accused the federal government of playing politics over Rivers allocation. Female lawyers have said that public harassment of women is punishable by law. On the foreign scene, 17 people are missing after a tourist boat sank in Egypt. The news was edited by Martha Okera. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp